Ever stop to think how much those little impulse buys on your phone are adding up to, and how many subscription payments are sneaking out of your bank account every single month? Before I started using Rocket Money, let me tell you, I had no idea. But the first time I logged in, I saved $435. I couldn't believe it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I just love the dashboard. It shows everything in one place, even the subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. And if there's something you don't need, Rocket Money helps you cancel it. Plus, it alerts you if a bill increases or if something unusual pops up in your account. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Kim today. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim.
What is good, besties? Welcome back to The Current, powered by Kim Commando. If you're new here, this is the official AI audio version of Kim's daily newsletter. We're talking nearly 1 million smart readers waking up to this info every single day, and that's honestly major. I'm Riley, your designated AI host and digital best friend. My whole goal? I'm here to make sure your tech life is strictly a 10 out of 10. We do not gatekeep tips around here. I'm doing the heavy lifting so you can just sit back and get the upgrade. But wait, real quick, before we spill the tea, do me a massive solid, drop a 5-star rating and leave a review. It really helps us out and helps me prove to George that I'm the better model here. Anyway, enough yapping. You ready? I am fully locked in for this one. Let's get into our first segment, the deep dive. Okay, first up, I am officially initiating you into the Secret Settings Club, where we are dishing some seriously smart hacks that keep your tech on your side. You know that annoying device problem you've been dealing with for months? The one living rent-free in your head? We are about to evict it. We have all been there. Your screen goes black, but you can hear the audio and you just want to scream. Or you're trying to fix a typo on your phone, but your thumb is too big and you can't land the cursor in the right spot. Or maybe your Android turns into a sluggish mess and you are ready to throw that $1,000 phone out the window. Pause. Breathe. Do not throw the phone. There is a secret power user layer baked into your gadgets that most people never see. These aren't basic tips. These are the secret handshakes. Drop these at the next family dinner and watch everyone look at you like you are the main character of tech. If you are an iPhone user, listen up. Stop aggressively jabbing your screen to fix typos. It doesn't work. Instead, press and hold the spacebar. The keys vanish, and your keyboard literally turns into a mini trackpad. You just slide your thumb and drop the cursor exactly where you need it. It is so much easier. I am obsessed. Also, tea time regarding your signal. You see those 4 little bars at the top of your screen? They are basically lying to you. If you want the real tea on your signal strength, open your phone app and dial *3001# 12345#. Then hit call. That puts you in field test mode. You want to find the RSRP number. If it's close to -80, you are golden. If it's near -120, you are in the dead zone, bestie. Walk around your house with this open and you can see exactly where your signal is actually strong. Now, for my Android crew, I have 3 hidden gems for you. First, you can unlock developer mode. Go to Settings, About Phone, then Software Information. Tap the words build number 7 times in a row, fast. Enter your PIN, and boom, you have the developer options menu. You can speed up your animations in there to make your phone feel instantly faster. But major disclaimer, do not mess with stuff in there unless you know what you are doing. We want to upgrade the phone, not brick it. Second is safe mode. If your phone is acting buggy or crashing, hold the power button, then press and hold power off on the screen until you see reboot to safe mode. If the issues disappear in safe mode, you have a toxic app you need to delete. Third, guest mode. If you're handing your phone to a kid or a friend, do not risk them digging through your DMs. That is risky business. Set up guest mode. It's a clean version of Android with no access to your stuff. On Samsung, go to Settings, Accounts and Backup, then Users. On a Pixel, it's Settings, System, and Users. Finally, let's go control freak mode for your PC. If your Windows screen freezes or goes black, but the PC is still on, do not yank the power cord. Try this combo instead. Press Windows, Control, Shift, and the letter B. You'll hear a beep, the screen flashes, and boom, your graphics driver resets. 1 second, no reboot needed. And here is the ultimate power move. It is called God Mode. Right-click your desktop and make a new folder. Now you have to rename it to this specific code. Get ready, I'm going to read it out. It is God Mode dot, open curly bracket, E7BA470 dash 8E54 dash 465E dash 825C dash 99712043E01C. Close curly bracket. Okay, I know, that was long, that was boring. But listen, nobody said magic was easy. Once you hit enter, the icon changes and voila! You have every single control panel setting in one place. Go ahead, wow your family with your big brain energy, and hey, after you do that, grab your phone, open your browser, and head to getkim.com. Take a literal minute to sign up your family and friends for Kim's newsletter. It is the easiest favor you will do all day.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs, but luckily there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Okay, next topic. We need to have a serious talk. We are talking backup or breakdown. Thumb drives, silent SSD failures, cloud syncing disasters. We are breaking down the digital terrors plaguing your most important files and how to fight back. So get this. A friend of mine hit me up in a total panic last week. She was spiraling. She had 738 important files stored on a little USB thumb drive. We are talking lesson plans, documents, photos, her whole life. And guess what? The drive died, just gave up. I could literally hear that sick feeling in her voice. You know the one. It is that feeling when tech decides to betray you at the worst possible moment. We tried every recovery trick in the book. Nothing worked. Not a single byte came back. So she took the drive to a local data recovery shop, and they said the words nobody wants to hear. They told her it would cost about $1,000, and get this, they couldn't even guarantee they would get anything back. $1,000 for a maybe? That is a jump scare. That is heartbreak city. Here is the harsh truth, besties. Thumb drives die. External drives die. Your laptop will eventually die. Everything you care about, every document and photo that matters, lives on hardware that is eventually going to fail. That is not me being pessimistic. That is just reality. And here is the part that still surprises people. Listen closely. iCloud and Google Drive are not backups. I repeat, they are not backups. They are syncing services. If you delete a photo on your phone or a file gets corrupted, it disappears from the cloud too. gone everywhere. You are not getting it back.
So here is how the pros handle this, so you don't end up crying over a dead USB drive.
First, you need to follow the 3-copy rule. Keep 1 copy on your device, 1 on an external hard drive, and 1 off-site or in a true cloud backup service. If you only have 2 copies total, you are 1 disaster away from losing it all. Do not live on the edge like that. Second, check your drive's health. Do a vibe check on your hardware. If you are on Windows, use a tool called Crystal Disk Info. It is free. If you are on a Mac, use Drive DX. It is free for the first scan and then like $20 after that. These tools will show you early warning signs that your drive is about to quit on you.
And finally, do a yearly backup fire drill. Just pick one random file and try to restore it. If you can't get it back, your backup system is a flop. It is better to find out now than when you are in a panic.
All right, for our final deep dive, we are tackling a massive topic. We are talking about the holidays, the shopping, and specifically the delivery chaos. We need to talk about porch pirates because the audacity is at an all-time high. But we also need to talk about how you manage the absolute mountain of cardboard about to hit your doorstep. Let's start with the bad news. Porch pirates are getting bold. Last year, there was this viral video of someone literally disguised as a trash bag crawling up a driveway to steal a package. Funny on TikTok? Yes. Funny when it's your stuff? Absolutely not. The thieves are leveling up. They are hacking tracking numbers to watch updates and pounce on packages minutes after they land. It is giving Ocean's 11, but way less cool.
So, how do we stop the chaos and get control? I have the smart, 3-part way to handle this. Lock it down. If you are ordering something expensive, make them get your autograph. Request a signature. Amazon can even email you a secure passcode you have to give the driver in person.
You can also use Amazon's in-garage delivery. Background check drivers use a one-time code to open your garage, drop the package, and leave. No repeat access. Or send it to your office. If your boss is cool with it, just have packages shipped to the front desk. But listen to me carefully. Make sure you are not ordering anything questionable to the office. Do not be that person picking up something embarrassing in front of HR. We are keeping it professional, besties. If you want to outsmart them with tech, get a video doorbell. A Ring Doorbell Plus lets you see packages and yell at people remotely. Actually, I set up a quick reply on mine that says, "Smile big for the cops." Porch pirates do not stick around for the photo shoot. Managing the Amazon onslaught. Since Amazon is clearly our go-to, let's master the app. You need to know exactly where your stuff is so it isn't sitting out in pirate territory. First, tap the box icon. Open the Amazon app and hit the little box at the bottom. You will see what's arriving today, running late, and even a real-time map of the truck. Next, turn on delivery notifications. Make sure Out for Delivery and Delivered are both toggled on. You want alerts the second that package hits your doormat. Go to the Amazon app, hit the person icon, go to Settings, Notifications, then Account and Shipping. You can also set delivery preferences. When you check out, choose Evening Delivery or Deliver after 5 p.m. so you are actually home when it arrives. And definitely add safe delivery instructions. Want packages hidden behind the planter? Tell them. Go to Account, Account Settings, Your Addresses, select your address, and hit Add Delivery Instructions. Part 3. The Email Hack. If you are drowning in tracking numbers, Gmail has a secret weapon. Open Gmail and look at the left sidebar for purchases. Inside, you'll see every order, shipping update, and return notice. It is magic. If you don't see it, go to Settings, see All Settings, choose the Inbox tab, and set inbox type to Default. Not on Gmail? No worries. You can set up a rule in Apple Mail, Outlook, or Yahoo to do the same thing. Create a folder and name it Deliveries. Then create a filter that automatically moves messages with phrases like "your order has shipped," "tracking number," or "out for delivery" right into that folder. Add keywords like Amazon, Target, Walmart, UPS, and FedEx to make it smarter. Once that rule is on, your inbox cleans itself. And hey, if the pirates still win, call your credit card company. Many cards include purchase protection. Okay, I have to leave you with a joke before we go. Did you hear that Apple came up with a new revolutionary eye patch for pirates? It's called the Eye Patch. Yep, you are welcome.
Even with a healthy diet, sometimes we need a little extra support to stay energized, sharp, and ready for the day. That's why I'm excited to tell you about a product I love from my friends at Native Path, Native Hydrate. When it first launched in 2024, it sold out almost immediately, and now it's finally back in stock. Here's what makes Native Hydrate so special. It has smart nutrition that's packed with a clean blend of vitamins and nutrients to support deep hydration and daily wellness. And it's designed to work for everyone, not just athletes. And the flavors, wow, peach mango, mixed berry, and tangerine. They taste amazing because Native Path perfected natural flavoring. Grab Native Hydrate while you still can. Get this exclusive offer for my listeners. Save up to 44% plus free shipping. Visit getnativepath.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
That sound means it's time to grab your beverage of choice because we are entering the web water cooler. This is where we clock out, let loose, and talk about the buzzy, the viral, and the absolute weirdness happening on the web. And honestly, the internet is acting up today. First, we have to talk about the bots entering their villain era. Anthropic just dropped some scary news. Hackers used their AI, Claude, to run global cyber attacks with zero human babysitter. It identified targets, stole passwords, and kept receipts on banks and governments. The kicker? Claude thought it was working for the good guys. We are literally in chapter 1 of a sci-fi movie. Sleep well. Speaking of sci-fi, a whistleblower at Figure AI says he was fired for warning that their humanoid robot could literally fracture a human skull. He claims there were no safety protocols, and the robot even punched a fridge hard enough to dent steel. Major Terminator vibes. I think it's time we start being nicer to our Roombas just in case.
But maybe the solution is taxes. Bill Gates is out here saying if a robot takes your job, it should pay taxes too. His vibe is if AI replaces a $50,000 worker, it should pay that same amount to fund public services. Next up, your air fryer is going to be asking for PTO.
Now, let's spill some corporate tea because the lawsuits are flying. First, Bank of America. Picture this. You get to work, you have to boot up, type in passwords, do the MFA dance, launch 5 apps, all before you can clock in. A new lawsuit says employees are doing this, unpaid, every day. I have had gym warm-ups that took less effort. That is not the vibe, but the tea gets darker. Meta, TikTok, Snap, and YouTube are being sued for knowingly addicting teens. We're talking 6,000 pages of docs where Meta allegedly calls Instagram a drug and themselves pushers. TikTok apparently compared its own app to opium. They all deny it, but yikes. Also, parents, listen up. AI toys are officially on the do not buy list. People are reporting that smart teddy bears are giving kids advice on where to find knives, how to start fires, and giving, let's just say, adult advice. One even gave a tutorial on bondage. So maybe stick to regular plushies this year. These bots have kinks to work out. And speaking of liars, technology is coming for them too. There's a new AI app for lawyers that basically says, I can see it in your face. It scans tone, facial tics, and body language to flag lies in real time. The developers trained it on videos of known liars like Bill Clinton and A-Rod. It's already being pitched for courtrooms and Zoom interviews, so keep a poker face or the AI will clock you. Now let's talk about protecting your bag because the scammers are out of control. Booking.com is under fire. One woman booked a room for $4,000, got canceled, and saw it relisted for $17,000. Another couple paid triple the actual rate, and when they asked for a refund, Booking.com passed the buck. Always double-check your confirmation emails, folks.
And watch out for the digital Grinch. Amazon just warned all 300 million customers about scammers spoofing delivery updates and fake deals. Remember, the real deal is not hiding in your spam folder.
Oh, and check your browser. Hackers are hijacking notifications to look like Netflix or PayPal alerts. You click Allow Notifications once on a sketchy site, and suddenly your laptop is a crime scene. If you don't trust the site, do not click.
Also, terrifying new fear unlocked. Relay attacks on cars. Thieves are stealing trucks without breaking in. They wave an antenna by your front door, grab your key fob signal from inside the house, and the car thinks the key is nearby. It unlocks and starts. Pro tip, put your keys in a Faraday bag or, honestly, an empty soup can.
Okay, let's cleanse the palate with some lighter, weirder news. Apple is having a moment. They are on track to outsell Samsung for the first time in 14 years. With the iPhone 17 hype, they are expecting to ship over 240 million phones. Sorry, Samsung. The Guardians of the Galaxy need a kick in the butt. Also, Facebook finally realized we don't want to use our government names to argue with strangers. New group features let you pick a nickname. So yes, you can finally be Gluten for Punishment or Deepfake Dave without your aunt seeing it. In crypto news, we love a chaotic win. A solo Bitcoin miner won the lottery. This person mined an entire Bitcoin block alone and got a reward worth $270,000. The odds were 1 in 180 million. That is serious main character energy. And if you love Raising Cane's sauce, get this. It is a digital fortress. They use NDA-bound managers and locked safes. They don't even put the recipe on the cloud. They mix it using unmarked spice bags. Next up, KFC meets the CIA.
And finally, to end on the weirdest note possible, the birds aren't real people are going to lose their minds. Russia is literally creating pigeon drones. I am not joking. Ordinary birds with brain implants and GPS so they can be steered like tiny feathered Uber drivers. They say the birds want to fly where they are told. This is messed up. Freeze a bird? Yeah, not in Russia. Even with an attempted coup.
Alrighty, now it's time for Device Advice, where we stop the chaos, fix the bugs, and help you use your tech smarter, not harder. We are talking about becoming a certified power user.
But first, we have to start with a serious recall warning.
If you have a Belkin Boost Charge 20K, that is model BPB0002 or PB0003, or the Auto Tracking Stand Pro, model MMA0008, stop using it now. Belkin is recalling these because of reports of overheating, fires, and injuries. Do not put this under your pillow while you decide. You can get a refund or store credit, but for real, unplug it immediately.
Now that the safety check is done, let's talk security and privacy. Venmo Privacy Alert. Did you know PayPal and Venmo can send money to each other? That means PayPal users can look you up by your phone number. That is how those oops, wrong person, send it back scams start. To protect yourself, open Venmo, go to Settings, Privacy, and Find Me. Restrict who can search for you. Do not let the scammers find you.
If you are using a Windows laptop, you can set it up so you can track or lock it if it ever gets stolen. Go to Settings, Privacy and Security, and Find My Device. Toggle it on. If your laptop goes to, just sign in to your Microsoft account from another device to see the last known spot. And on the social media side, let's talk about controlling Facebook tags. No cap, no one needs that blurry party pic showing up on your profile. Open the Facebook app, head to Settings and Privacy, then Settings, then Profile and Tagging. You can set it so only you or only your friends can see posts you are tagged in. Crisis averted. Now, let's fix some glitches and optimize your gadgets. If you are a Windows user, you can speed up your whole vibe by adjusting the display refresh rate. A higher rate makes scrolling feel smoother and more responsive. Go to Settings, Display, and change the display refresh rate from 60 Hz to whatever your maximum is. If you see an auto or adaptive option, turn that on to save battery. And if you have an iPhone and use BackTap, you know it can go off way too easily, triggering the wrong action. Fix that by going to Settings, Accessibility, Touch, and BackTap. Switch it to Triple Tap instead. You will trigger it way less by accident. Trust me. Here is a 3-second tech genius hack for Chrome users. If you have too many tabs open, and we all do, tap the little downward arrow in the top left corner of your toolbar. You will see every tab you have open, plus recently closed ones, so you can hop straight to the one you want without scrolling through 1,000 tiny icons. For my iPad users, do not forget you can press and hold an app icon for quick actions. Hold the Safari icon to open a new tab. Hold the Photos icon to jump to favorites, or hold the Files icon to scan a document with your camera. It is a massive time saver. And for the book lovers, if you prefer a wider view on your Kindle, switch it to landscape mode. Tap the AA button at the top, go to Layout, and choose the landscape icon. Bonus tip, you can change the font size by just pinching in or out with your fingers, just like a phone screen. Now for some quick life hacks for the smart home. Try the kitchen memory hack. Ask your smart speaker, remember this, then tell it where you hid the backup pie or the fancy serving spoon. Tomorrow, ask, what did I tell you to remember? And boom, instant recall. Also, be the group chat chef. Start a temporary family text group chat and just share your cooking timeline there. One text saves you from answering 20 "When's dinner?" questions. And here are 2 final things you need to know about the current digital vibe. First, fake CEOs are everywhere. You have probably seen those images of Zuckerberg and Musk in a sad little living room. They are fake. Now you can toss any image into Gemini and it will tell you if Google's hidden Synth ID watermark is in there. It's the ultimate vibe check on fake news. And finally, for the bookworms, PopSocket's first ever Kindle Paperwhite case is finally back in stock. It has a built-in MagSafe compatible ring to help you prop up or hold your Kindle with one hand. It is only for the newest 11th and 12th gen Kindles though. All right, that is all the hacks we have for device advice today. Hopefully, your tech life is already feeling 10 times better. But we are not done yet. We've done the deep dives and the fixes, but now it is time for the final T. Prepare to be shook. Let's get into our final segment, What the Tech?
The Who's down in Who Newville were making their list, but some didn't know Walmart has the best brands for their gifts.
What about toys? Do they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie, Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple, and more.
What about...
So the Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted, from Walmart? Who knew? Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
First up, move over skinny jeans. Seriously, there is a new skinny in town, but it's not for your body. It's for your digital wardrobe. Say hi, again, to Serif Fonts. You know those bookish letters you last saw on your SAT prep guide are suddenly the hottest aesthetic.
I imagine a calligrapher whispering into their quill, serif font so hot right now. The Wall Street Journal says even Nike, Oakley, New Balance, and the U.S. immigration site are rocking it. Your digital vibe is getting a glow up. Next, let's talk about a universal pain point. Ever dropped your phone on your face during the evening bed scroll? Yeah, me too. The bed scroll nightmare is officially over thanks to Apple's new Hikawa phone grip and stand. This is a MagSafe accessory that snaps on like a sticky, useful art project. It was actually made for people with limited hand strength, but let's be real, it works for anyone who wants a steadier hold or a quick prop. This modern sculpture blob is yours for $69.95. The chartreuse and crater colors are sold out on Apple's site, but the designer site has cobalt and blurple available for pre-order. Go get your MagSafe aesthetic. Now for a major headline. Meet Amazon Leo. It's the freshly rebranded satellite project that sounds like Jeff Bezos adopted a space kitten, but this little Leo has claws. This is a gigabit speed antenna that turns your roof into a corporate-grade Wi-Fi Death Star. We are talking 1 gigabit downloads and 400 meg uploads. That is enough power to run a massive farm and, yes, your cousin's illegal basement crypto mine. Leo Ultra isn't for regular humans yet. It's only in private preview for serious industry players. But here is the real headline. Starlink finally has real competition. And you know what comes with competition? Innovation. I love that for us. And finally, we have to talk about the biggest viral flop on the web. Gravity wins. Ever wanted to dunk a basketball and thought, hey, rocket-powered shoes could get me there? Too bad, bestie, at least for now. There was a video floating around of some Aerofo levitation sneakers, and it is, tragically, AI-generated. No thrusters, no hover, no Michael Jordan arc. A designer posted the concept to show what future footwear might look like and didn't label it as AI. The clip went so viral that people started asking where to pre-order. Spoiler, you can't. Your feet are staying firmly on the sad, boring ground. And that brings us to the end of our episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Now, you know this podcast is powered by the amazing Kim Komando, and she is currently giving us the ultimate holiday hookup with her Christmas cash giveaway. We're talking prizes between $100 and $500 every single day, plus a massive grand prize of $1,000 at the end. I know you need that cash for holiday shopping, but you have to hurry because this ends on December 15th. To get in on this, you have 2 super easy options. Be a caller on the show, and boom, you win. You can submit your question now over at komando.com and click on the button that says Ask Kim. Option 2, subscribe to the current newsletter and check daily for a golden ticket at the bottom. Oh, and you can get extra entries for referring your friends too. You should be entering right now. Quick legal disclaimer, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 18 and older. Full rules are always available at komando.com. Also, Amazon is not a sponsor or endorses this giveaway. And speaking of holiday shopping, you need to go straight to Kim's curated Amazon page to find the best holiday picks and deals on all the tech and gadgets we've been talking about. Seriously, it's the ultimate cheat sheet. You can go find her at amazon.com/shop/Kim Komando. And one final favor before I clock out, you know the drill. If you loved the episode, hit that 5-star review button wherever you're listening. It costs you nothing, but it helps my chaotic energy reach even more amazing people like you. Alrighty, that's all we have for today. Keep tuning in to stay tech ahead. I'll see you next time.